Namaste. So I wanted to take a moment here to have a little bit of a rascally conversation with you here. Do you need a yoga teacher? Do you need a yoga teacher? I don't know. Do you need a yoga teacher? You tell me. Everybody needs a yoga teacher. Nobody needs a yoga teacher. Yoga is a state of consciousness. Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha, the Yoga Sutra's second verse, stating that yoga is cessation of the mind. So, if you can have cessation of the mind without a teacher, then you don't need a teacher. So you probably need a teacher. What would the teacher's role be? So that depends on the goal of yoga. So yoga in the West today, it's become very unclear what yoga is and what yoga means. People think yoga is a physical practice, and it's not. It's, if you were to think of an analogy I often use, is if hockey went to India and everybody was calling hockey sport. We're playing sport. Well, no, you're playing a specific sport, which is hockey. That's different than sport. Sport and hockey, sport's the general category, and then hockey is the specific. So like that, physical yoga, yoga asana, is like hockey. It's a branch of practice. So do we need a physical yoga teacher? Well, yoga injuries have gone up quite a bit, so we do need structural guidance. We also need to have the yoga practice developed for the individual needs, and this takes an expert yoga teacher who has knowledge of body type from the Ayurvedic view, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, how those things are manifesting in your body type, how those things are manifesting in your life phase, and also in your base constitution, and then what's going on currently in the moment. And then there's lots of things that also need to be understood about the musculoskeletal system. So there's so much that you can learn about how to approach your physical yoga practice if you find a very qualified teacher who can explore all of those aspects with you. Now, this gets back to a lot of mind though, right? We're talking about Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which relates to the 5 elements, which relates to the physical body. So what is this? This is all movement of the mind. It's all the mind having more ideas and more concepts. So the yogi who can go beyond all of this doesn't need these teachings, doesn't need to have detailed teachings, but that's very few and it's very rare. And to have a clear system of teachings is very helpful. But if you're able to still your mind and you're able to feel at peace and you know how to cultivate that every day, then please don't have a yoga teacher. But if you want to learn how to still your mind, you need to go to someone who knows how to still their mind. If you want to learn more about your physical structure, you need to go to someone who knows about physical structure. If you want to go to yoga class simply for the amazing physical benefits that yoga has to offer, then you can do that as well. Just need to be cautious not to injure oneself. So there is no simple answer to the question, do you need a yoga teacher? So like all things, generalizations can lead to complications and lack of understanding. When we have too many conclusions about what things are, it makes it hard to see things as they actually are. So we can look at ourselves, look at our situation, do some inquiring into what we need, what our goals are, and then find the appropriate yoga teacher to help us meet those goals. So I wish you much luck and many blessings with finding the best yoga teacher that can teach you what you're looking for, from the physical aspects to the most sublime transcendence of the limited ego which causes suffering. So, hope you've enjoyed these thoughts here on this infinite subject of the student and the teacher. And this is just one little aspect. We could have talked about this from so many different ways to get in this conversation. We didn't even get into what the guru is and whatnot. So thank you so very much for taking time to listen to this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. And peace to you and to all, and namaste.